はい、どうも、こんにちは。サフィです。音声と大丈夫でしょうかね。ちょっとね、確認しますよ。はい。よいしょ。しばしお待ちを。30秒ほどお待ちを。入ってるのはね、OBS の方で確認できるんですが、ちょっと慣れてないことでね、本当に入ってるか不安になってしまう。はい。ということで、今回やっていくゲームは、コール・オブ・クトゥルフということで、発売されたのが2019年かな、今から3、4年前になります。題名からわかる通り、クトゥルフ神話のね、話ですね。で、ちょっと私、ホラー、こういう系苦手なので、すごいね、頼りになるものを持ってきました。こちら。ほろ酔い、ジャスミンライチ。結局はね、ホラーゲームは酒に頼るのが一番なんです。ということで、いけます。ああ、美味しい。なくなってもね、2本目あるんで、ガブガブ飲んでいきましょう。一応ね、今時刻、夜中の1時半なんですが、明日ね、お昼から銀さんとポケモンやろうという約束をしてるので、遅くても3時半、2時間くらいかな、でやっていきたいなと思います。操作方法大丈夫かな、自分。はい。では早速、始めていきましょう。狂気に陥る。はい。明るさの調整。今私ね、この部屋ね、真っ暗な状態でやってます。何も。本当にね、部屋の電気を全部消しました。やっぱこういうダークなゲームやるんやったら、部屋の明かり全部消すのがマナーかなと思いますね。消しております。暗い方のアイコンがうっすら見えるように明るさを調整してください。ただ、私はね、見えるんですが、ちょっと明るめにしておきましょう。これでいいかな。はい。選択。初めから。オプションとか大丈夫？ちょっと見とこうか。グラフィック。グラフィックは明るさのこと。字幕オン。検出よくわからん。中視点。もうよくわからん。サウンド。サウンドは、まあ、うるさくないと思うんやけどな。まあ最初、デフォルトでいきましょう。カメラ感度、ちょっと上げます。1日デフォルトは低い。左右判定なし。なし。振動オン。振動があるんだね。では行きます。初めから。ボストン、ピアース探偵事務所。酒と睡眠薬で記憶を振り払う第一次大戦の退役軍人、エドワード・ピアース。この人が主人公なのかな。 現在は立ち直りのための案件探しに苦慮でいいのかなする私立探偵。早急に新案件を見つけなければ、ピアースは免許剥奪の危機である。退役軍人で立ち直るために、は、貧しいんですね。サフィ視点消そうか。なくても自分ってわかるね。私が今日、鈍感へおぞましい最後の時まで正気を保てる者がいるなら、その者に神の慈悲があることを願おう。あったんだ、今のところは。なんか夢っぽい感じがするよね。感度大丈夫ですかね。ちょっと下げる、感度。ちょっと下げようか。いいでしょ。なんか明らか最初夢って感じがしたよね。で、退役軍人ってところから、まあそこのトラウマとかが響いてるんじゃないかとね、予想するよ。サメ。何これ。なんでサメなんやろ。トラウマがあるんかな。退役軍人って言っても海兵だったとか、しゃがむ。なんかある。これどうすんの。どうすんのこれ。四角 R2 じゃないな R1。あ、リンがある。リンがある。待って。リンがある。あ、ここ行けってこと。うわ、怖い。これリンがあるゲーム怖い、これ。あっち正規っぽいな。いや、こっちもこっちで。なんかある。テラサ、調べるために照らす必要のあるアイテムがあります。照らさないと拾えないんだ。水だね。これ拾える？お、拾う。×ボタンで拾う。ハリケーンランプを手に入れた。なんだろうこのマーク。なんか重要になってくるんだろうね、このマークが。さあ、何が落ちた？お、これはペンチじゃないか。あ、嘘ついた。ポルトカッターですね。でもなんか前戻った時にもねあったから、さっきこっちから切ろうかな。アイテムあるかもしれない。どうやって使うんですか？あ、×ボタンで切れる。はい、開けます。オープン。何？うん。こっちが正規ルートっぽい。 ませんね。ソウルゲーが好きな人にとったら、こういう寄り道から探したくなっちゃうんですよね。あれ、こっちも一緒かな？一緒だね。あ、なんか歌聞こえる。歌かな？なんか耳鳴りみたいな。これ何？なんて書いてんの？読めないね。シャチだ。なんでこんな魚がいっぱい死んでるんやろ。魚の像を持つかな。やりたりはしない。なんかライト消してほしい。待って。早い。走るが出てくるのが早い。走る出てくるの早いな。来るな。おー。あ、来た。なになんか顔がない。自分か。瞬殺。どっちか顔を覚えてないからああいう表現なのかな。おお夢か。場所、ピアス探偵事務所。ウェントワース探偵事務所と契約した俺の探偵事務所。対戦の後、俺のような輩でも仕事に困らないボストンで旗を掲げることにした。つまらん案件が続く。不倫、復讐、勘違いの失踪。古びたソファーはベッドよりも心地が悪く、それから空いたボトルも片付けねばなるまい。だがここは俺の場所だ。今のうちはな。おう、触れるとこ何個かありそうだね。いいことち行こうか。まずこれから。
The Wentworth Agency doesn't attract top-notch cases.
一流の依頼は来ないんだな。
I used to be an avid reader.
本、閉めとこう。天秤。理科の実験で使うやつやね、あれ。
I used to be an avid reader.
これ気になる。
The Lost Battalion.
ロストバタリオン。
Holding your position and obeying orders. That isn't courage.
こっちはいけない。これは何？飲まない。お酒はやめとき？
Been a while since I jotted down something other than my nightmares.
俺の記憶を食い止める治療はもう必要ないと医者は言うが、これを止めれば戻ってくるのは分かっている。そうなればいつの日か俺に朝が来なくなるだろう。治療の甲斐がなく、また夢で声を聞く。だが今度は違う。正体不明だ。遠い昔の得体の知れない深淵から浮かび上がってくるようだ。俺を呼ぶこの名もなき生物は何だ？何ですか？タバスコみたいな色の。ウイスキーか、これが。
listening.
Are you Edward Pierce, private investigator contracted by the Wetland Detective?
はい、そうです。
That's correct.
はい、そうです。
I'm Lucy Sherifield, in charge of
シン
investigating
クロしちゃった。
I'm calling because of a problem with your file. A fire has destroyed some of our documents.
Is that right?
I'm so very sorry, but I have to collect your personal
あ
information
なた
via
の
text.
情報を教えてください。キャラクターポイント？何ですかこれ。一個ずつ見ていこう。筋力。次のレベルまで6ポイントかかります。筋力は肉体的な力を引き出す能力である。このスキルを磨くと、ドアやメカニズムを強制的に動かしたり、対話中に暴力を使用する可能性が上がる。暴力は全てを解決する。話術。話術は雄弁さによって対話相手に影響を与える能力である。このスキルを磨くと対話で説得したり操れる可能性が上がる。目星。目星は、隠しオブジェクトを発見する能力である。このスキルを磨くと目に見えない隠しオブジェクトを発見できる可能性が上がる。調査。調査は調査の手腕である。このスキルを磨くと事件現場やオブジェクトを分析することで過去の出来事を理解したりロックを開ける可能性が上がる。心理学。人間の行動に関する知識である。このスキルを磨くと人物の行動やオブジェクト分析に基づいて動機を理解できる可能性が上がる。医学とは医療知識で上がる。このスキルを磨くと薬の用量の判断、症状の診断、医学的な問題の理解を表明できる可能性が上がる。地下で誰か怪我した時にこれをやれば、これをこんだけ使えば回復するよみたいなのがわかるから。オカルト科学の知識である。このスキルを磨くとオカルト工芸品の使い方と起源を判断したり、神話の知識を表明できる可能性が上がる。オカルト上げて。筋力も上げて。オカルトかな。オカルトとか調査とかさ、どっちかっていうとこのストーリーをやっぱ考察していきたいから、どんどんね。でも4しか持ってないな。4じゃ8しか持ってないから、これはまたあげよう。上げて、いっちゃうか、アマチュア、これオカルトガンガンいこう。OK。これでどうしたらいいの？何をしようと？あれ何をしたらいいんだ？ちょっと待って。何をしたらいいんだ俺は。もしかして振られるやつって決まってるこれ。オプション確認。確認ってそういうことか。キャラクターポイント割合を確定しますか。はい。
Thank you for this information, Mr. Pierce. Our files will soon be up to date. And on a related matter, may I raise a sensitive question?
What's wrong?
As you know, we wish to closely monitor the progress of our contractors. And it would seem you've been accepting few and new cases.
そうなんですよ。
Work is scarce.
Mr. Pierce, you know as well as I do, there's never been more investigative work than now.
But are those cases worth it?
They're worth not losing your license. Show yourself worthy of the Wetwood Detective Agency, and we might keep you on the payroll. Mr. Pierce, you too.
I'm coming.
見たやついっぱいあったんだけど。どうされました？誰だ？
Sir, I came here on the advice of a person whom I hold in high esteem. and I must say that I expected anything but a drunkard's lair.
You're free to leave anytime, sir.
Do you know to whom you speak?
Stephen Webster, industrialist and art collector. All of Boston knows you.
Tell me, Mr. Pierce, are you capable of handling a new case, or are you simply a deadbeat inebriate?
If you come to me, it means you're desperate.
Nobody believes me. They take me for an old fool. Sarah, my little girl. She is dead. Even you must know of her. She was Sarah Hawkins.
The painter? Yes. Everyone knows her work.
The police accuse her of killing her family. They all died in a fire. Sarah, her husband, and Simon, my grandson.
I can't do anything for a woman who is already dead.
Find out the truth. They say she was mad, but I know that's a lie. She would never have done such a thing.
But if you have no proof...
I've brought all that I have. Look. I want you to look carefully at this painting. Tell me all the assumptions that come to mind.
What am I supposed to find?
Tell me if this is the work of madness. Or if, on the contrary, you manage to detect some logic, a rationality to follow so that I may understand it.
Is that all you want from me?
Yes, please.
All right. I'll look at your picture. That's all you've got? The painting?
I placed a file on your desk. It contains everything I have on the affair.
そして今自分で配信見返したら音がブツブツ言ってたのでちょっと音を下げてます。どうだい？音どうかな？まだちょっとブツブツ言うか？どうかな？まだ見たいものがいっぱいあったんだ。あ、もう見れないのね。絵画を調べるホーキンスのファイルを見る。
A warehouse on Darkwater. Some sketches of the Hawkins family. Rather thin.
うん。配送伝票。判読不能な部分もあるが、住所の一部は解読できる。ダークウォーター第36号倉庫。出火元はダイニングで一家全員が犠牲になったという。警察は事故として片付けているが、サラ・ホーキンスの精神的気弱という主張を通す。それはなぜだろう。サラとダークウォーター出身の実業家チャールズ・ホーキンスの結婚について書かれた一本の記事。二人はここで一人息子のサイモンと隠匿生活をしている。隠遁かな。うん。情報は少ないね。よいしょ。絵画どこ行ってる？これか。
It's as if Sarah Hawkins breathed a message into it.
So, Mr. Pierce,
ちょっと
what
手
do
帳
you
に
make of these elements?
どう思う？排除された答え。調査プロ。これを
The
してみよう
meaning
か。
could be exactly as it appears. I think your daughter is sending you a message.
That's what I believe, too. It was 3 months ago that I received the call from the police telling me of my daughter's death. And yet a short while after, this painting was delivered to my home. The painting is linked to this case, can't you see? You must find the meaning behind all this.
The sender's label mentions Warehouse 36.
That's right. It came with Sarah's last painting.
And you think your daughter could have been the sender?
That is what you must find out. Go to Darkwater. Find Warehouse 36.
You must tell me if what the police suggest about the mental state of your daughter is true.
No. Sarah had visions. Everyone knew that. She never would have hurt a fly. She only thought she saw things.
Saw things? What do you mean by that?
I never knew what she meant by that. My daughter was an enigmatic figure, Mr. Pierce. You must find out the truth about her life and death.
娘の死がちょっとおかしいと思ってるよね。おかしいと思います
Her
ね。
husband was a big deal on the island. But the police are sticking to the accident theory. Though they mentioned Sarah's mental state was fragile. I believe you are right, sir. This case is not as simple as it appears.
I am aware of that. I believe there is more to this case than just an accident.
サラ・ホーキンさんはどこに住んでいたんですか？
Darkwater. Never heard of the place. Where is that?
It's a small, remote island off the coast of Boston. Sarah lived there with her son and her husband.
I suppose you want to ship me off there.
Darkwater holds the secret regarding my daughter, Mr. Pierce. You must uncover it.
The sender's label mentions where.
That's right.
And you
That is go to...
十分で
I
す。
think I'm beginning to understand.
I'm willing to do anything for my daughter to recover her honor.
Quiet down. I'm on your side. Let's sum things up. An artist dies with her family in a house fire. Your only clue is a sort of promontory painting sent from Darkwater right before her death,
Correct. And the rumors about her supposed folly.
which you don't totally deny.
Find that warehouse. Find out the truth regarding Sarah Hawkins' death. You'll be handsomely compensated.
本当に？
All right, I'll take the case. I'll go to Darkwater and look into the death of your daughter.
Thank you, Mr. Pierce. I didn't expect any less coming from a man in your situation.
Something's
前日
clear,
前からやるやろみたいな。
but it's not like I have a choice.
手帳警告更新されたね。サラ・ホーキンスが悲劇的な死の少し前に書いた奇怪な絵画。これが父親の元に届いたのはその死の直後のことであった。彼女が差出人であると確信しているらしい。彼は俺に調べさせるために絵画を持ってきた。ああ。なるほどね。裕福な実業家のスティーブン・ウェブスターが事務所にやってきた。一家と共に火事で死んだ娘から名を取ったサラ・ホーキンス事件を再調査してほしいという。この事件について知るには彼のまとめた資料に目を通す必要がある。あとはダークウォーターに向けて立つだけだ。本棚にダークウォーターの情報があるはずだ。お、ヒントだ。R1、ピアス。小気度。小気度。何これ。安定感。自らの能力とデカルト主義を信じ、事実、信念、現実の認識に従って調査を遂行する。導き出された結論は論理的で信頼に値するものである。ああ、これだんだんあれか。なんか会話とかの選択肢でさ、思うようなやつ言えんかったりするんかな、正気度下がると。そういう系？エドワード・ピアースは第一次大戦の大義軍人で、ムーズ・アルゴンの攻勢に参加した。敵軍の砲火を浴びて壊滅したアメリカ部隊ロストバタリオンの数少ない生存者である。戦友の亡骸に囲まれながら食料も衣料品もなく数日間にわたって持ちこたえることを余儀なくされた兵らは同胞からは死亡したものとされていた。ピアースはそのトラウマを背負って取り付いた悪夢を払うために睡眠薬や酒に溺れている。ダークウォーター。 ティーブン・ウェブスター。実業家の人。拒絶も不都合な真実を受け入れはしない男。娘は狂ってないっていうのを証明したいんだね、この人は。チャールズ・ホーキンス。死亡って書いてる。登場人物死んでったらこうやって書かれていくんかな。マルチエンディングかな、こういうのって。ああ。サイモンが子供なのか。スティーブン・ウェブスター、チャールズ・ホーキンス、サラ・ホーキンス。画家なのね。これが娘さんか。だよね。だよね。娘のサラ・ホーキンス。で、これが夫のチャールズ・ホーキンスね。いつか夢が囁きかけてくるものを書いています。おっとダークオーダーで隠居していたのね。で、サイモンも死んだ。あ、そっか、火事だから死んでんのか。あらってことは、この人だったら孫も死んじゃったのか。うわ
Dark water.
終わってない。オカルト、サラ・ホーキンスの美術。これか。一定層にとっては直感的で無双的な芸術家。別の一定層にとってはぼったくりのまがいもの。サラ・ホーキンスは良くも悪くも注目の的である。影に身を潜める謎深き画家。暴力的な色彩と野生的な筆使いで世界に奇怪な絵を示す。これが世界を見る彼女の目であるなら、サラ・ホーキンスの世界とは別次元に開いたもんである。まあ、夢見がちな、なんていうんオカルト信じる人からしたら、いや、この人は、なんていうんそういうのが見える人だって思う。信じない人にとったら、なんかようわからんの書いてるぼったくりやんけってなるわけね。今も昔も一緒ですね。絵画か。女性と子供を脅かす。化け物のようなシルエットを描いた絵画。なんだろうな。まだわからんね。
I think I've got a book on the North Atlantic. I'll no doubt find some information on this island in there. Natural sciences, linguistics, archaeology. Darkwater is off the coast of Boston. But I've never heard of it. According to this book, it was often mentioned during whale hunting times at the end of the 19th century. But it seems to have been shunned since then.
100年くらい前は話題になったね。14世紀より無人である。失われた民族の遺物が今も無数に取り残されている。はあはあ。
All I have to do is go to the port. I just hope that I can find a boat able to take me to Dark.
船ないでしょう。
A good old story of blackmail and a speakeasy.
開ける？アイテム手に入れた事件解決。ちょっと見てみよう。ダークウォーター島の説明がある。小さく生活に適さない島。はあ。海へ開けた場所は一箇所のみ。検査ができる。そういう系回すことができるってね。アトラス・オブ・アトランティック・アイラン トランティック・オブ・アトラン巨人アトラスって言うとね、巨人よね。ここにはもうなんか入ってる。
Married woman runs off with her girlfriend. The husband couldn't understand it.
既婚女性が女友達と駆け落ち。ミスター・ピアス。ああ。医学要領第1巻。研修医や新人を対象した15。はあ、お、なんか進んだ。ちょっと進んだ。医学とオカルトのスキルは環境内で発見したオブジェクトでのみ上がります。じゃあ、上げれないんだ。最初にオカルト上げといてよかった。じゃあ。こういうの探していかんと、ね、ダメってことよね。行きましょう。なんか獲得した。ピアスはホーキンス事件を受けた。呪われた画家が火事を起こし、自らと家族を犠牲にしたとされている。唯一の手がかりとして彼女は父親に気味の悪い絵画を残していた。配送伝票の住所はダークウォーター島の埠頭に建てられた倉庫。ここがピアスの調査の開始点になりそうだ。クジラか。てか酒がもうなくなりそう。でっかい骨が要素あるんやろな、これ見てる感じ。骨があって、人がいなくて、でも医療機関が利益上げてるって書いてあったから、お医者さんはいる？人もまだいるってことか。何で生活してるんやろな。利益上げてんの医療機関だけって言ってたけど、その医療機関ってこの島の人たちからお金取ってるから、島の人たちはどこからお金を得てるんやろっていうね。第2章、ダークウォーター。狂気に陥る。
We're almost there. Stay on board. There's guys coming to unload. Welcome to Darkwater Island, Mr. Pierce.
Why, thank you, Captain Fitzroy.
So, what wind brought you?
Does the Hawkins case mean anything to you?
A sad story that we would all prefer to forget. Charles Hawkins may have been a landlubber, but he was a good man.
And his wife, Sarah Hawkins.
Nice young woman, and a great painter. What a tragedy. You know what? Go have a drink at the Stranded Whale. What you need is a good pick-me-up. Mitchell may not be very welcoming, but his bar holds a surprise for you. As for me, you'll find me at the Harbor Master's office. If it's the Hawkins family that brings you here, I have a pile of documents that should interest you.
Understood. I'm going for a look around the docks.
まずは探索パート。釣りしてる。なんか今釣れますここ。まずはこういうの後ろからね探索するんですよ。なんか釣れてるよ。釣れてる？釣れてないんだ。ちょっとね釣りしてるからねなんとなくわかるんやけどね。ちょっと巻くの早くない？もうちょっと待ってもいいんじゃない？もうちょっと待ってもいいと思うな。Welcome to Darkwater。ここが酒場。ここが、包丁室。包丁室じゃない。さっきの人。
Hey, Sullivan, can't you go any faster?
何がやってんのこれ。あ、
You can't do that.
But it's only a fish.
A fish? You've got no idea.
うわ
Badmouth what you don't know. Or you'll pay for it for sure.
Okay, that's enough. Step back and let us do
ぁ、
our
通れな
job.
い。
That's no way to treat an omen.
表現。
You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming. Something real bad.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
Damn stupid idiots.
Forget it. Nobody listens to us anyway.
That's no way to treat an omen.
いや、こういうね、なんかね、村人とかがね、狂ってるパターンはダメなんだよ、本
You
当に。
can't understand. You're not.
The same goes for you, sir. Move along.
I'm looking for this address. Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
Ah. And so who are you?
I didn't introduce myself. Edward Pierce, private detective.
In any case, it's not very important. I can't answer that.
You can't? Or you don't want to?
Oh, no. I'm not getting into those games, me. Now, please, allow me to do my job.
You can't understand. You're not sailors.
まだまだまだ。
You can see that I'm busy.
You can't understand. You
あ、
can't
聞けなか
understand.
った。びっくりマーク聞くと進むのかな？
Shysters, you're crazy.
They're cops. They
Think of-
can't understand.
The killer whales have few predators. And there are no sharks in these waters. What creature could possibly have done this?
サメがいないのに、こんなことなんの？結構ひどいよ。
You can't understand.
傷的に、なんだろうな。
There's something coming.
でもなんか噛まれたような感じではなさそうな気がするな。
Back in the water, you shysters, you're crazy.
They're cops. They can't understand.
こ ストランデッドホエール。
I said you were a bilge rat, and even a pox limpet. You think we don't know
Nothing
what
for you here either.
hidden in the fog?
Pretext.
I'll shut up your
ひ
big
どい
mouth once
言い
and for
方やな。
all. Optimistic.
Prohibition is just a joke around here. That suits me fine.
そう、儲かるここ。
Hey, be careful.
いや、ね
Let's get him another drink. He's dry.
In my bar, we don't serve troublemakers.
パして筋力テスト、話術をテスト。話術、筋力。筋力ちょっと高かったもんね。こいつは敬意を払いをしやがったんですね。
That guy was looking for trouble. So choose your camp if you don't want the same treatment.
Hey, buddy, I don't want any trouble.
So serve me a drink.
Just to make things clear, only regulars can run up a tab. Others pay.
びっくりマークがあるな。びっくりマークがいいのかちょっと高い。トラ何もちょっと
Captain
か。
Fitzroy told me about a little pick-me-up.
You want a drink?
I wouldn't say no to a glass.
Try this.
何それ。
I think we'll get along well.
一気。命運を左右します。おっと、酒飲むの良くなかったか。
What can you tell me about her?
We all knew she was famous on the mainland for her paintings. Never understood why. Then, I don't want to speak ill of the dead.
Her style made her famous. How would you describe it? Tortured?
Yeah, well, it wasn't normal. I mean, for a young woman with a child and all that. We saw them in the papers and we said to ourselves, who can paint such things? Is that how she sees the world?
So they made you feel uncomfortable.
You need to see them for yourself. Make up your own mind.
Her vision. Was it so terrible?
The way I see it, the truth is really a question of point of view.
What do you mean by that?
Do you still trust the truth after a bottle of whiskey?
I've got what I need.
Anything else?
The stranded whale. I guess this bar has been here a long time.
What can I tell you? I'm a nostalgic sort of guy. The name, it reminds us of the golden age of dock water. When our whalers left for long months and came back, sweating and stinking of the oil and flesh of the whales they'd been hunting.
It was a tough time, all the same.
Ah, but steeped in glory. We've never known such wealth since then.
なんだ俺の声が聞こえなくなったな。それをテストしてるんだけどな。戻る。
I didn't expect to find alcohol on this island. What's the source of this miracle?
You mean who? Our source of supply wouldn't like me to betray them to the first comer.
I'll tell nobody.
She'd know it anyway. Anything else?
よいしょ。
Do you know where this place is? Warehouse 36, Darkwater Harbor.
The Hawkins warehouse. I see, yeah. If I were you, I wouldn't hang around there.
Why not?
First off, there are rumors. Sailors from around here say you can hear noises coming from the warehouse at night. Screams, that sort of thing.
Screams.
And that's not all. There's the fate of its owners and all the superstitions that go with it. But I'll say no more. Anything else?
That'll be all for now.
なるほど。ありがとう、おっさん。
And then he said, "You have no right to treat us like this."
And the doctor,
収容所職員。
He laughed.
my,
何を収容してるんだい？
she will do it again, you know.
The miraculous catch. Apparently, the most significant event of the last 80 years.
ゲーム音がちっちゃいな、今度は。 スキラが寄港してダークウォーターを飢餓から救ってくれた。
The girl doctor, Golden, she won't stop asking.
Not that again.
Do you like our song?
We're true sirens.
We may not be pros, but we give it all we've got.
That's true. It's a reminder of the time when we were still fishing for whales off Darkwater Island.
よいしょ。この歌は何だい？
I've never heard this song before.
Only people from here know it. It tells the story of the miraculous
で
catch.
かいから。
I saw the newspaper clipping. You don't believe it, do you?
Watch what you say, young man.
That catch saved our island.
Ah. Where's the proof?
We're the proof.
Without it, the whole of Darkwater would have died of hunger in 1847.
It's true. Everything happened just as it says in the newspaper report. Our grandparents tasted its flesh.
And it was delicious.
美味しかったの。
What brought whaling to an end?
The whales, of course.
They all disappeared.
You exhausted the stocks.
You could say that, yes. There were fewer and fewer of them.
Until the last, the biggest.
The one of the miraculous catch.
Exactly.
I bid you farewell, gentlemen.
Good night, stranger.
So long.
ナイスレンジャー。気になってた。
What you looking at, stranger?
The clientele is predominantly male.
Tell me something I don't know.
I meant nothing by it. I'm just wondering what a woman like you is doing in this flea trap.
And I'm wondering what could be going through the head of the chump who goes to disturb her. Let me drink, stranger. I told you to beat it.
Oh, the girl doctor.
Charles Hawkins was a heavy drinker. And a debtor. Interesting.
Interesting. なんて書いてあるか全く読まれへんな。次行けるとこはあとここか。なんか事件に関する資料がたくさんあるって言ってたね。から入れる。確実に入り口が違う気がするな。ちょっと待って、なんかデスクトップ音声が消えてるな。なぜだ。わい。ちょっと待って。本当に音量、うまいこといかんな。ないよね。音量ないのはこれどっちだ。座礁クジラのオーナー、ロイ・ミッチェルはダークウォーターで唯一のバーを営んでいる。禁止法は座礁クジラを対象とせず、船乗りたちはミッチェルのウイスキーに慰めを見出す。だからこの男は誰よりも事情通である。酔いの回った島民たちが交わす秘密や噂話を聞いている。店を飾る無数のトロフィーからすると、ミッチェルは捕鯨の黄金時代を支えたようだ。彼が好むこの話には饒舌だが、酒の仕入れ先を聞けば途端に口をつぐむ。せっかくやしいろいろ見ていく。開けられない。どれ上げていくかな。調査割となんか。筋力上げておきたい気がするけどな。調査行こうか。ないな。
A souvenir from a more prosperous era. I guess this blackboard hasn't been wiped for more than 70 years.
背景も音量がないと。違うゲーム音量だ。これかゲーム音量急に来た。 うるさい、うるさい。うるさい、うるさい。待って。サウンド。マスターちょっと下げよう。
The Scylla. It finished up beached at the entrance to the harbor.
ちょっとあの人最後後回しにしようか。先こっちから。2回行ける。上には登れない。これちゃんと探していかんと医療技術とか上がらんぞ、これ。
This man and Fitzroy could be twins.
あ、義足。ただの紙切れ。
What a macabre souvenir.
ああ、義足だ、これが。でも似た顔の人なんよね。あなた義足じゃないもんね。フィッツロイ船長って、ではないね。
I brought out the Charles Hawkins cargo manifests. They're on the table next to you. But in truth, you're likely to be disappointed. When you're done, come join me on the deck.
These manifests are signed by Charles Hawkins. But that's all I'll get from them.
今でも判読可能な日付は一部のみ、1890年、1907年と部分的な日付、残りは黒く塗りつぶされている。この情報、誰がこの情報を隠そうとしているのか。あれ、どこ行った？いつの間に。
From here, I see everything that goes on in the harbor. The hard-working lives of my sailors, the fights of the stranded whale. Even the antics of these wharf rats don't escape me.
It's you who lays down the law around here.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far. I'm just the last serving captain on Darkwater. Tell me what I can do to help you.
排除された方、まずこれ聞いてみようか。
Your manifests have been blacked out. They're totally unreadable.
Yeah, I saw that. I've got no idea who did it or why. I don't remember having countersigned anything special enough for someone to hide it.
And why obliterate the dates, as well as the goods stored in the warehouse?
You mean that the dates have some meaning?
I'm surprised Charles Hawkins had goods to store, knowing that whaling stopped in 1847.
I see that you're interested in the history of our island. Indeed, maritime activities ceased altogether at the end of the last century. I imagine that the Hawkins family had other types of contracts.
But you don't know with whom?
No, it was none of my business.
これか。映像キャプチャーデバイスなんか違うことした。もう、これじゃない。これだ。これ違う。こっちか。こ れか違うね。これなんで違うんだい毎回。よいしょ。違うね。映像キャプチャーデバイスこれじゃねえ。待ってな。なんで変なことなるの毎回。頼むよ。待ってね。待ってね。これじゃなくて、これだっけずっと。違う気がするな。よいしょ。こうすればいいのか。オッケーオッケーオッケーオッケーオッケー。操作方法をつかんだ。あ、3つも解除してる。
I was looking at your photograph. One of the man in front of the boat.
Ah, yes, I can see the one you're talking about.
Interesting resemblance. I thought it was you, but with a wooden leg.
And for good reason. That's my father in the photograph.
Your father?
John Fitzroy, captain of the Scylla. His wooden leg is here. You can go and see it if you're interested.
I'm just back from the wharves. The dead killer whale is unsettling the sailors.
Ah, yes. Us men of the sea are superstitious folk.
I examined its wounds. I know of no creature able to cause them.
And I took you for a detective.
Believe me when I say that these wounds are significant.
Come, come. You've only just arrived on Darkwater, and already you think like a sailor.
The police took the decision to put the killer whale back into the sea.
You've got to understand them. They didn't know what to do with it.
I think that was a mistake. Who says that whatever caused those wounds is no longer in these waters?
You think we should have kept it?
To look into the real cause of its death, at least.
奇跡の獲物とは何なんですか?
The miraculous catch. Is it a local legend?
Not at all. It's an episode from our glorious past. Go read the story of the sailor's return to Darkwater Harbor. It's displayed on a wall of the stranded whale.
I'm looking for Warehouse 36. Do you know where it is?
Look, it's right there. The warehouse is opposite the jetty. You can't miss it.
結構大きな建物やね。
Understood.
You know who the building belongs to, don't you?
一応答えは分かってるのね。
It belonged to the Hawkins family.
Precisely. Ship owners from father to son.
I think that somebody here wanted me to search this warehouse.
大丈
I
夫。
shall be on my way.
行ってきます。
So come back and see me when you've got something new.
ポイントはどんどんゲットしたら使っていこうか。道が通れるようになってる。まだ言い争ってる。
He's gonna get us into trouble. You can't understand. You're not sailors. It's a sign. There's something coming.
Where do you think you're going?
まだなんか知られたらあかんっぽいからな。 何してるんですかって聞いてみようか。
I thought that the Hawkins case had been closed.
That's true.
So what are you doing on guard duty in front of this warehouse?
Who's asking the questions here, the cop or the tourist?
Who are these others so interested in the warehouse?
And why would I tell you?
魔術のテスト。あずちゃん2位なんよな。アマチュアなんよな。いけるかな。
You and I are on the same side of the law.
Oh, yeah?
You don't want to know the truth behind this case.
Are you saying our work was not up to snuff? Forget it.
ダメだった。
What more can you say about the death of the Hawkins family?
Not much more than what everyone knows. I wasn't on the case. They were all burnt to death, right? Up at their place.
The whole mansion went up in flames.
Don't get it into your head to go wandering around up there. It's dangerous.
What do you mean by that?
The only one left there is old Silas, and the accident has affected him badly. He can be unpredictable, especially if a stranger starts poking around the property.
Is he a danger to the public?
No, he's in his own home. Do yourself a favor. Leave him well alone.
さまに道塞いでいるのと、あからさまにしゃがんで通れるところが。
I bet that you hid them somewhere in your hut on the docks.
Not even, and don't go looking there.
How could you be dumb enough to leave the entrance to the warehouses unguarded?
Keep your voice down. Why not go and shout at the cat while you're at it? I don't want to end up with her little knife under my throat.
It's a stiletto, you idiot. And with that smell on your breath, I don't give you much chance anyway.
あ、盗み聞きができるんだね。
Who's this guy?
No idea. You better keep it shut.
Wait, we don't have a clear conscience.
Quiet.
めっちゃ睨んでくるじゃん。そんな睨まんでもな。
What's with you wandering around here like a hungry dog?
一回ちょっ
I
と。
bid you gentlemen farewell.
一回ちょっとここ後回しかな。まず他。いやー、36番倉庫があっち側か。君たちは何やってんの？
You live here?
Why did you do that, huh?
We saw what you did to St. Brendan.
Yeah, we'll teach you to come onto our island and ridicule our protectors.
聖ブレンダンって誰？
I've never heard of this saint. Is it a local belief?
But everyone knows St. Brendan, the navigator.
He's the patron saint of whales and whalers.
What happened to the statue?
Go see for yourself. He's at the end of the jetty.
There's you, our beloved statue, and then those two bozos behind us. Wait, now that I think about it, it's got to be them. There's one of them who's always going back and forth to the statue.
Quieter. That's all we need for them to hear us.
What brings you to dark water?
島について聞きましょう。
That statue represents your local saint.
What do you mean by local, exactly?
You wouldn't be looking down at us, like all townspeople do.
St. Brendan. He protected whalers and fishermen like us. Until those assholes defaced him.
Peculiar house.
Yeah, that's where we live. Our boat.
It's not because it doesn't float anymore that we're going to abandon it.
Isn't it a bit early for alcohol?
We got nothing better to do anyway. There's not much work around here.
Fitzroy gives us a few chores every now and again, but since the whaling station shut down, ain't a lot of jobs left around here.
So we drink.
The two guys behind you. What are they guarding?
The bootleggers. Scum.
They're protecting their territory. From whom, I wonder?
They really don't have a choice anyway. They're more scared of Cat than an attack by drunken sailors.
If only they would kill each other.
キャットって誰ですか？
This cat you mentioned. Is she their boss?
Hold on just a minute. We didn't tell you a thing.
Nothing at all.
I've taken enough of your time.
We'll see you later.
See you later. あれが言ってた像か。釣れてますか？これちゃんとでも探索していかんと。なんか物陰に本とか転がってる可能性あるからな、全然。ないですか？大丈夫？ピッキングしてる。開いちゃったよ。
There.
バツボタンでライターつける。
Hello, old friend.
酒のボトル。それだけ？しかも一回出したライターしまえないのね。ライターがしまえない。ジェームズ・フィッツロイ。ジェームズ・フィッツロイはカリビューティス号の船長であり、今もダークウォーターとボストンを結ぶ唯一の船だ。なんて言うのな、校長でいいんかな、やっぱり。なんちゃら、校長やな。校長事務所を拠点とし、ここから島のあらゆる動向を監視する。ダークウォーターの島民からは慕われているが、酒の密造人からは煙たがられている。場所、ダークウォーター港。酒の密造ギャングがここを拠点とした。はあ。なるほどね。密造酒を買ってるのか。さっきゲットしたやつはオカルトもある。奇跡の獲物とは、捕鯨員最後の獲物を島民が名付けたもの。1847年、クジラをダークウォーターの漁業水域から消えつつあったものの、スキラの船員たちは島を、飢饉から救う途方もないほど巨大な獲物を取られた。今もこの漁獲を祝福し、当時の記事が語っている。生き残った者たちによって当時の記憶がそのまま残っているかのように鮮明なのはおかしなことだ。果たして何を取ったんだい？それが気になるね。巨大な獲物。本当にそれはクジラですか？モンバーの脅しにはもってこいだ。これを使って脅せと。 は開かない。めっちゃ落書きされてる。ブレンダー。実際に生きてた人や。ザ・ナビゲーター。指導者ってことか。あら、でもだいぶ古い人よね。1400年くらい前の人。こうやって見るとすごい広いな、この島。あれが船か。ライターってどうやってしまうんやろな。もしかしてまだ探すやつある？もうないよね。これのチュートリアルよね。入れない。
What's with you wandering around?
We saw you. Go die.
この道はホーキンス倉庫に続いてますね。
I've got to enter the Hawkins warehouse. I guess it's going to be complicated.
No, it's very simple, in fact. Fuck off.
I don't give a damn about your racket. I just want to get into this warehouse.
And we don't give a damn about you. Whatever your reason for wanting inside, there's nothing we can do for you.
排除された方や。キャットの元で働いてるのかい？
She's your boss.
What? You listen through keyholes.
She's the boss, yeah. She says who goes in or not.
Shut up, you dummy. You wanted to know that you also talk too much.
She must be quite intimidating if she can make two men like you tremble.
She redid the smile at the last one who wanted to get in.
I hope he had a good dentist.
No, you don't understand. She really cut him a new smile.
But he only smiles with the left cheek.
What happened to the statue of St. Brendan? Dreadful.
What makes you think we did it?
We're bootleggers, not savages.
Who do you think defaced the statue?
What do I know? They could have done it by themselves.
The sailors.
Who else, in your opinion? And who's interested?
She sounds frightening, your boss.
And she doesn't like to be talked about behind her back.
So, who are you?
Are you stupid or are you doing it on purpose?
Everybody knows us on Darkwater.
I've just arrived.
Let's just say we're standing guard for the owner of the site. And we let no one enter her property.
What are you guarding exactly?
Listen, bonehead, we already told you that we're guarding our boss's turf.
Gentlemen, you have a problem.
What? Who do you take yourself for, stranger?
Your boss is very unhappy with your work.
Oh yeah? You're bluffing.
She said those knuckleheads are incapable of staying at their post.
Darn it.
You think he's telling the truth?
We'll find out. Prove that you really know Cat.
It's risky to question my word. I wouldn't like you to get cut with a certain Italian knife.
Okay. You've convinced us.
And it's she who sent you? What do you want from us?
I thought I made it clear. I have to take a look inside the Hawkins warehouse. Leave me alone, and I'll put in a good word for you with Cat.
Okay, it's a deal.
ありがとう。 ょっともう一回ちょっとキャットの顔見てこようかな。キャット、そんないかつい顔してたっけ？美人さんよね、キャットって。待って、こっち行けるようになってる。
You again. What can I get?
What do you know about the Hawken?
If I were you,
Why not?
first sailors from around here say green, but anything.
That'll be all.
What? Another break?
One of those damn sailors came looking for trouble again.
But he won't try again anytime soon. We gave him a good hiding.
So you said to yourselves that after such a feat, you could abandon your post.
It's just a little drink. We taught those guys a lesson.
We'll return right after. It's just that standing guard in this alley makes your throat dry.
That fool Fitzroy can't keep his dogs on a leash.
I'll have to send him a more clear-cut message. I told you to beat it.
笑顔もいけるようになってるのが気になりますね。気になるとか、こういうゲームはね、ほんと気になりだしたら止まらんのよ。一生やっちゃう。
You saw what happened with those sailors. Don't hang around here unless you want trouble with the bootleggers.
This warehouse looks abandoned. Why does it interest them so much?
No doubt a question of territory, but I ain't asking. You want to know more, go ask the captain.
Good. Thank you. I shall take my leave. It looks like there's a way in under this grate.
左下にハテナが登れそうやね。何があるんだい？あ、動かせそう。はあ。釣り上げんのね。
I could use this old winch to lift the grating, but it's been completely taken to bits. There must be some spare parts amid all this clutter.
スペアの部品を探しましょうと。なんだ？あった。
A ratchet device. Exactly what I need.
触れんかったよね。お、なんかある。
A whale vertebra. If the newspaper clipping in the bar is true, this bone is a real fossil.
クジラの。これは。
It should be possible to mount this cogwheel on the winch.
え、よくよく探したらまだあるこれ。あるね。クランク。
This handle will be perfect for the winch.
取り付けましょう。歯車つけて、ハンドルつけて、押す。
Looks like everything is in its place.
筋力じゃないと開かないんだ。そういうのも出てくるんだ、これ。
Damn, I broke it.
おいおいおいおいおいおい。失敗したってこと？筋力すべて解決しなかった、さては。あっちゃー。
Well, well. A little mouse has got lost on our turf. You're not only inquisitive, you're also stupid. What gave you the crazy idea to come onto my turf?
「こうしてくれ」は通用しなさそうやな。何も言わない。沈黙が答え。
Has the cat got your tongue?
You've come for a fight. What I've got to say won't change a thing.
You're a quick learner. I decide who comes in and who stays out. And anyone who doesn't respect my rules, I punish them.
You don't have to do this.
Of course I do. And I'll even take pleasure in doing it.
おお、強え。
Get this joker out of here. He might have a little trouble walking on his own.
強え。
I'm getting careless. I didn't see that coming. If I want to get into this warehouse, I'm gonna have to deal with her.
あ、でも優しい。殺したりはしないんだ。ちょっと、ワンモア。この倉庫から入って出てをやってたら来るわけではない。謝ってこよう。ごめんってさっきは。
Hey, Mitchell. A drink for our new friend. I owe you. You don't know how to fight, but at least you've got guts.
Yeah, aching guts.
Huh. I've got them too. But you don't hear me whining like a pooch who's lost its leash. You didn't back down. Something that I respect. So understand by that. If I catch you again, you'll carry a more permanent reminder of our encounter. Tell me, what brings you to Darkwater?
でも嘘をついていいことないよな。本当のこと話して協力してもらってった方がいいような気もする。ただあの火事の事件が何が原因やったかによるよね。いやー、本当のことを話しちゃおう。
I'm investigating the deaths of the Hawkins family.
It's very nice of you to tell me the truth so openly, but it's also really stupid of you. You really don't seem to know the area. Let me give you a little advice. If you want to survive more than a day in this rat hole, avoid talking about them to the first people you meet.
I need to get into the Hawkins warehouse.
You're out of luck. It's on my turf.
It's precisely for that reason that I've come to see you.
Are you pulling my leg?
I'm very serious. The whole family died in a fire. And I've got reason to believe that there's still more to be said on the subject.
Well, I see you're serious. To be honest, as long as it doesn't interfere with my business, I don't care. But I'll go with you, to make sure you don't stick your nose into things that don't concern you.
Sounds honest to me.
I'm not finished. If I do that for you, if I let you onto our turf to conduct your little affairs, you'll be indebted to me, and I guarantee that I always collect on what I'm owed. Think about it. I help you, you'll owe me a favor in return. Do you accept?
私を蹴ってるしな。まあでもあれは勝手に入っちゃった罰として甘んじて受けるとして、ありができるのは確かである。
Do I have a choice?
Oh, we always have one, Detective. Follow me.
Nobody questions your authority here. I was given to believe that Fitzroy stood up to you.
That dope tried to save face in front of his sailors. They revere their brave captain as they do their old statues. But sooner or later, all statues get buried in bird shit, and nobody cares.
And the police? They do nothing to stop you?
The local cops? The cops drink like everyone else, sweetheart. They know where their interests lie. Apart from that pig-headed Bradley. I don't know whether to admire his stubbornness or to have pity on him.
Don't put that beast back in the water, you shysters. You're crazy.
The cops, they can't understand.
Damn stupid
似てる感じあれやね。
Forget it.
倉庫に入り方3種類あるっぽいな。あいつらを説得するか、キャットを連れてくるか、それとも筋力で開けるか。何種類かあるな、同じやつでも。
He's with me.
Okay.
これは難しいぞ、このゲーム。ちょっと失礼、キャット。何もない。何もない。はしごは壊れてる。
Move that for me.
OK。はい、開けたよ。ピッキングしてる？自分の倉庫じゃないの？
That's how it's done. Do I still need to hold your hand? Or do you think you'll get by on your own now?
Don't overdo it.
Good. In that case, I'll leave you. I've done enough mothering for now.
はい。ただちょっと私、船長とも会いたいんですよね。船長ともちょっと話したい。あ、閉じられてる。行けってことか。仕方ねえ、行ってやろう。
Ugh, this place stinks. What is the connection between this place and the Sarah Hawkins case?
再現シーン。ああ、目の前が真っ白に。ああ
Who has enough money to buy painkillers, but stays in a place like this?
何これ？魚か。
It smells as bad as it looks.
腐った魚は臭いぞ。これ絵か。絵はちょっと後回し。
What happened here?
なんか包帯。どっちかって誰か？これ割った時にこう手から血出るよね。それかな。これは何？
Can't sleep. I know how that
お
feels.
酒？睡眠薬？ きますか、絵を。オカルト。オ
Is
カル
this
トいけ
one
る。
of Sarah Hawkins' paintings?
なるほどね。でもオカルトで1個触れたな。何もない？人間の死体のように見せかけて魚なんよな、全部。やだね。謎の女性、ギャングのボス24歳。あら、ほぼ同い年。ホーキンスの倉庫。チャールズ・ホーキンスの死以来正式に使用停止となったこの倉庫には最近まで秘密の住人が住んでいた。生活の跡が事実を物語る。傷を負っていたと思われる血まみれの包帯のほか、鎮痛剤と睡眠薬の存在も一目置くべきだ。さらに住人はサラ・ホーキンスに固執していたようだ。画家の人生に関わる複数の資料が指し示している。しかし、この建物の中身とホーキンス事件のつながりについて疑いを晴らしたのは反証した絵画だ。ブラッドリー巡査はホーキンス邸にあったものだという。出ますか。
Someone has settled in here. And whoever it is has something to tell me about the Hawkins case. Is there anyone in there? You! Don't move! Detective Pierce. I told you to stay away from this warehouse.
いや、脅せるかな、筋力で。心理学低いんよな、うち。筋力いきます。
I see only one overweight police officer and one hardened veteran.
How dare you? I am a representative of the law.
Relax. Look what I found. Can you explain what this painting is doing here?
This strange portrait. Wait, I know it. It was in the Hawkins mansion when we came to investigate the fire.
So you confirm that it was removed from the crime scene? Interesting. I'd like to go and see the mansion now.
Of course. You want to go back along his trail? I'd like to understand how this painting made it to here. Come on. My car's parked down the way. Andrews, would you please shut the door? And open your eyes, damn it. This guy went right under your nose. God damn it. Her again. This case has nothing to do with you, Baker. Clear the passage or I'll shut you up for obstruction.
Officer Bradley, you've finally grown a pair. Too bad you're too fat to see them down there.
Why, you?
Come on, keep the smile. You don't want to force me to widen it.
Okay, I get it. Can we go to the mansion now?
I thought I'd straightened you out, mister. I am disappointed, but we'll meet again.
Is it far, this mansion?
Look behind you, at the top of the ridge. You see the building? That's the Hawkins mansion. Come on, we got some driving to do.
ピアスは組 倉庫の侵入に成功した。廃墟と思われたこの場所に驚きがあった。最近使用された形跡と反証した絵画、ブラッドリー巡査が調査に割って入ったが、ピアスは協力してくれるよう説得した。警察官は探偵をホーキンス邸に送り届けてくれるという。いやー、屋敷。いや、でもまだ港を調査したいやつあったな。待って、この人口裂かれてるな。やられた、もしかしてキャットに。うわー、そういうこと。
Well, here we are. Hawkins Mansion. The place has been abandoned since the fire. There's only old Winchester in his hut.
Ah, 聞けない。
Your partner, Andrews, warned me against him.
You managed to get something out of that bum? I'll end up asking you for advice.
He talks too much. He inferred that old Silas was slightly unhinged.
That's not far off the mark, I suppose. But kinda unfair at the same time. You know, Silas Winchester has been working for the Hawkins family as far back as I can remember. Charles was like a son to him. The day of the fire, he lost his whole family, so he's got nowhere to go. And, as you'll see, in a way, he's still watching over them. Is there anything else you want to ask me? Or do you want to go up there?
I don't believe the fire is the only reason this house is in such a state.
It's a very old building, you know? Its foundations would probably date from the arrival of the first settlers.
It's got nothing to do with Charles Hawkins' debts.
Ha! You've already begun to nose around, it would seem. So, since you already know it, the Hawkins family couldn't afford the upkeep of this house. It remains to be seen what they did with all their money. I wager it was Charles Hawkins' travels. Let's go up there. Unless you still have questions.
I prefer to be prepared if there's going to be trouble.
It's a wise attitude. But apart from old Silas and some rotten floorboards, there's nothing to worry about.
Could he be a problem?
Strictly speaking, he ain't dangerous. But since the tragedy, he's been a little touched. Though he's a remarkably sturdy man, given his age. A true force of nature.
A sad old man doesn't worry me.
Gee, if you don't want to listen to my advice, we might as well go. Right?
You're the one who looked after the Hawkins case.
Don't think I was trying to hide it. It's just that this discovery shakes my convictions.
That's why you're so keen to find out who removed the painting from the mansion.
Yes. If something escaped us, or if there's been a law enforcement error, then it's up to the police to make good its mistake. Anything else?
特にないかな。
Night falls quickly here, and I want to be able to see when we arrive.
I'll go with you, if only to reassure Silas.
いやー、なんか死にそう、この警官。 あ一応人は多い方がいいよね。
Why not? You can help.
Right. Let's go.
やっぱりあの人左側のさ頬切られてるよね。誰の墓？ホーキンス。名前が出てこない。サラ・ホーキンス、チャールズ・ホーキンス、サイモン・ホーキンス。サラ・ホーキンスか。サイモン・ホーキンス。めっちゃ花瓶を割られてるんかこれ。まあなんていうの、この父親のせいでみたいなことを思ってる人がいるわけね。お前さえいなければと。に花を手向ける。ちょっとまずサラからいきますか。どうさした？
The caretaker takes great care of these graves. Someone must really hate Charles Hawkins.
I told you. Silas Winchester is still watching over the Hawkins family.
I must say, it's pretty gloomy.
So, Detective, does this place inspire any thoughts?
まずこれだよね。
Do you know if Charles Hawkins had any enemies?
Not to our knowledge. He was a well-respected personality on the island. I
とて
don't
もそんな風
understand.
に見えないね。
Silas would never have let such a thing happen.
Why were they buried here?
I was given to believe that it was Charles Hawkins' wish.
Strange idea. I imagine Webster wasn't too pleased.
Mrs. Hawkins' father? It's said that he's devastated.
Let's go to the mansion.
Please give me a minute. I didn't expect to set foot back here after the burial. What kind of deranged individual would defile this sanctuary and steal a burnt painting? I don't see Silas doing such a thing, let alone allowing it. Even that broad baker is above that. Lord, have pity on this poor family.
まあ、確かにこの花を置いてるのは多分サイラスなんよね。その使用人の人 花を置いてて、せっかく綺麗にしてるのに、誰かが割ったやつがいるんだよな、これ。で、その割ったやつが、その絵を持ち出した、絵画を持ち出して、どうのこうのっていう話か、今。でも次行きたいけど、なんかちょっと区切りがいいな。今日、ちょっとここまでにしときますか。ね。でもなんか、怪しいとこはあるし、怪しい人物もいるし、クトゥルフはまだ一切出てきてないし。これからね、出てくるんでしょう。ということで、本日はここまででございます。また次回、私が暇な時に、これの続きをやっていきましょう。セーブとかはある？セーブはどっからするの？セーブは自動セーブかな？はい。それでは、バイバイ。